Hello friends, today let me share with you a very simple website making tool which anybody with the basic knowledge of the internet would be able to create a very stunning website. I would be talking about Weebly. Now Weebly is a free website builder that allows anybody to build their own website quickly and with ease. Weebly had been around for nearly more than a decade and it is a very popular platform among those users who want to create a free website. It is a free website builder and you can build beautiful website in a short period of time using this drag and drop platform. So let us start with it. First of all, you need to create your login with Weebly. So you just need to open weebly.com. The very first thing that anyone needs to do for creation of a website on Weebly is to sign up on Weebly. So you need to enter your full name, your email and password and select a country and click on sign up for free. Once you will click on the sign up button after giving your username, your email ID and your password, you would be greeted by this page. And here you are asked about two things. What kind of website would you like to create? Are you interested into just a website or do you want to create a website with an online store? Now I would be basically going for I just need a website because in this I would be finding most of the free features. I'll suggest if you're going for the second option, you must be thinking about making a bit of payment. Now, once I would make that selection, I would be having a huge repository of predefined themes. So depending on the kind of website that I want to create, whether it is a business website, a portfolio for me, a personal website, a more or less of a kind of a resume, or some event or a blog or something like that, just make a choice of the template. Suppose I want to go for this template, I'll click over it. So I can just take the preview of this template or theme. This is how it would look like. Logo would come over here. Then there would be basically four predefined pages into it of home, services, about and contact. See, once I'll start the editing, I can increase or decrease the number of pages and I can change almost anything in any of the existing templates. So let me click on start editing. Once I'll click on start editing, online cloud-based editor of Weebly would be loaded. I would be finding myself on this particular page from where the first thing would be to select my domain name. Here I can purchase a domain name from Weebly or I can use a subdomain of Weebly. Randomly I'm just choosing a domain name over here. Suppose I am writing Rahul Book Store India. So I'm just writing it. Why I'm giving such a long URL over here? Because I'm going to select for a free one and I want that domain subdomain name which is already not used. So I'm supposing this would not be used by anybody already. Yeah, see, now if you'll see here, there are personal domains. Now personal domains are all paid for. You'll select over this, see, it is included free with 1 year plan, so you'll have to pay for 1 year for the premium services of Weebly. Then you would be able to choose one of these URLs or domain names, but I'm going to go for a subdomain. So if I'll go for a subdomain, it would be rahulbookstoreindia.weebly.com. So whatever URL I would be creating, it would become a subdomain of Weebly and I'll click on choose. I'm fine with it. Once it is done, I'll click on done, and there are certain apps which have been updated. So I'll just reload the editor and my website is actually created with that predefined template or theme that I had chosen. Now I just simply need to make changes to the complete website. So my website which is published, this is going to be my domain name for it. I just simply just clicked on the publish button. It is https://rahulbookstore.india.weebly.com. If I'll click over it, I can see it what it looks like. So it would be simply based upon the theme that I had selected, and the website is published, it is live. If I'll share it with somebody and somebody would open it on their devices, they would be able to see something like this. So I have come back to the editor in Weebly. First of all, let me show you how to start from scratch. Uh, Basically, you'll find that all the things that you would be able to do in Weebly, these all elements are present on the left side of your editor in this section. The elements are like title, text, image, gallery, and so on. Let me show you all the elements. You can put map, embed code, a search box, a contact form, a RSVP form, a survey form you can put over here. You can upload a file, you can link it to AdSense. You can do multiple types of things. You can install apps also over here, but let us keep the things very simple. Now I have on the top side you'll find right now I'm into the builder, but if I'll click on pages, it will show me that in the particular theme that I have selected, how many pages are already there. In order to delete a page, suppose I want to delete the services page, what I'll do, I'll select the page and there's this option of delete. So if I'll simply click on this delete button over here, I would be confirmed about it whether I want to delete it or not. The page is still loading. As the page is loaded now, I'll click on delete and it is asking me, are you sure you want to delete this page? Yes. And see what would happen. From the 4 pages which were existing in the website, now the only 3 are left. As soon as this refresh would happen, you'll find there are only 3 pages now. 1, 2, 3. I don't want a contact page also. I would be starting from the blank canvas. So as soon as the contact page is loaded, let me delete this contact page also. Now let me go for the about one. I don't want to go for the about page even. So I'm just going to go with the blank canvas. I just want to show you all that you can start from the blank and you can think about your website design of your own. So let me just delete this page also. Now, what is a website? Website is a collection of pages. So this is the last page which is left. I cannot just delete the last page also, because this is the last page. I cannot delete it. Delete button is not highlighted. In order to delete this page also, I'll have to add a page first. So in order to add a page, I have just clicked on the plus button and it is giving me these options: a standard page, a blog page, a category page, product page, external page, or a clickable menu. I just need a standard page. I'll click over here. I'll keep the name as new page only, what is already given, and I'll click on done. As soon as I've done that, now there are 2 pages, and let me click on this home page now, and I can see now on the home page the delete button is highlighted. I can delete it now. So I have deleted it and I'm left with this home only new page. I'll click this new page now. First of all, header means this section of this image of razors and whatsoever you're finding over here. I don't want a header on my website, so I'll click on no header, and moreover I'll name this page as home page now. Home page simply means the index page, the page which would open as the landing page of your website. So if somebody is opening this website, this is the first page that they would see. So I have named it as home and I have changed the header to no header. I'll come out of this settings of this page and see I have a blank website. This is home. Over here I can put a logo of my website, and I need to drag and drop the elements over here. I'll go back to build. Now you need to understand one thing over here. Weebly works either horizontally or vertically. Let me tell you what I mean by that. Suppose I want to put a title over here. So I would be just clicking this title and I would be dragging it to the section where I want to drop it. This blue bar simply means it would be dropped over here. I have dropped it here. Now you'll see I can edit it. I'll write over here, I want to put title over here. It is so simple. I'll bring it to center. I can put it into bold. I can increase the text size. I can decrease the text size from this plus minus button. I can put a color to this text. Maybe I want to give it this color. If I want to link it to external website, I can select it. I can just select a website to link it with. There are multiple things that I can do. Okay, beyond this, I want to put a title over here. Now I want certain text to come beneath it. So I have just again dragged text from the elements and I would be dropping it below this title. Now what I want my page to be like, This is the title. Beneath it, I want certain text should come over here, and in this section, particularly the half page, there should be a image. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drag this image also, but I am going to take it to this side, and see a small blue line is created. I'll drop it here. It simply means this particular section now, which is below this title, is divided into two equal parts. It is up to me. I can use this slider left and right to increase or decrease the size on either of the sides. If you want it to be equal, it is up to you. Otherwise, you can increase or decrease the size as per your need. Now I want to upload the image over here. I'll click on upload image. Now I can drag any of the images from my computer and I can upload it over here, or uh, I can search straightforward the internet from here. Maybe I'll say book. I want images of books, but please be very careful related to the copyright issue. I have just written book, so all these images are appearing. In order to show you, I'll select this image. This image would come over here, but I am suggesting all of you to be very careful while making a selection of an image which you're using on your website. So image is uploaded. You can resize your image based on your need. Once that is done, you can write your text. You can write your text as per your need, right? I am writing A, B, C, D, E, F. So you can write anything. As you have done that, you can add more sections. Suppose I want more text to be put below these three things. So I'll just drag and drop the text, and this blue bar is indicating where it would be dropped. Now I have one more section where I can write my text. I can upload a slideshow. I can put a gallery. I can bring a spacer also. Even I can put a button. Let me show you one more thing. I can add a section also if I want to. See, section is, I can add a gallery, a contact form, a menu item, some featured items or team. If I want to add something featured over here, see, in order to make it look something different, see, I can use this kind of a layout in the section. It would act as a custom header. Now check this out. I'll save this. Actually, I'm actually liking it, that when somebody is opening my website, this is what they are greeted with. Now I don't need this extra spaces because spaces have been added over here. I see here it is written rule number 1. I'll keep it because I have something in mind. Maybe I'm writing rule number 1. Here I'll write is rule number 1, customer is always right. I'll change the color of this text to white, and maybe I don't need this one. Let me delete this spacer in between and then get rid of this text which I don't need. I'll delete it too. Now there is one more spacer over here. I am deleting that spacer also. Now there is a lot of space over here still pending. So the layout that I have used, there were a lot of spacers used in it. So depending on your need, you can add or delete the spacers. In order to add these spacers, you just simply need to drag and drop it wherever you need it. And here is a button. This is an example of a button, like a button over here. If I'll click over it, I can change the button text, like I can name it as click me or my product menu, whatsoever you want to call it as. And I can select a position also. I want it in the center, left or right. If I want to link this button to some external website, I can do that, or a standard page within the website. Right now there is only one page in the website, so I cannot link it to any other page. But otherwise, if I say I want to link this button to external page, suppose I want to link this button to google.com, www.google.com. If I'll do that, Next time onwards, if somebody would click over this button in my website, they'll go to Google. Let me just publish this website and let me show you that how easy it is. Now it is there. I have clicked on the link rahulbookstore.india.weebly.com, and see whatever changes I had made, those changes are there. Now if I'll click over this button of click me, I would be taken to Google. So it is so simple. I hope that this introductory video on Weebly you like it. We'll do more things on Weebly in the subsequent videos. Thank you.